On today's show, it's all about the rising cost of plumbing and air conditioning services in Houston.
Getting ready to start plumbing.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Welcome to the return of the Potty Mouth Guys. I'm Richard Saad, CEO of Nick's Plumbing and Air Conditioning. And with me today is John Eccles, our General Manager.
Thanks, Richard. It's fantastic to be back, man. Let's get straight into today's main topic, which is going to center around the current wave of rising costs in both the plumbing and air conditioning industries.
The rising cost of home services in Houston, especially in sectors like HVAC and plumbing, have become a real challenge for homeowners and small businesses. The main factors causing these cost increases include higher raw materials, as we both know, supply chain disruptions, labor problems, and stricter environmental regulations. Yeah, and they've plagued our industry with issues.
Yeah, they have.
Also on top of that is new refrigerant that is coming out next year, which is changing the landscape of air conditioning.
Huge.
Yes. Now, due to that, with our new landscape of refrigerant, they have had higher R&D cost, which is creating price hikes again on equipment. And not only price hikes on equipment, we've got price hikes from oil, price hikes from copper, all of the commodities, right?
Yeah.
Which is creating pressures as far as a company is concerned for us being successful with you guys on cost.
And I'm glad you said that, Richard. Impacts are huge these days in these rising costs for plumbing and HVAC and air conditioning and heating and all that. What kind of impacts are we seeing?
We have been impacted for, like everybody has, for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
In 2022, we went through 6 price hikes for air conditioning. Yeah, 6. Last year, we went through 3 price hikes.
That's right.
Completely out of our control, 100%. Right? A lot of this has to do with government regulation. Then on top of that, on the plumbing side, you've got PVC, which is all oil.
Yep.
Then you've got all the copper and you've got brass.
Tons
all
of commodities. Yep, commodities, man. And everybody knows that goes ups and down, right? I mean, you got to ride with it.
That's exactly right. And when our costs are up in buying this material, does that mean we pass it off to you, or do we not pass it off to you? We choose to eat it, or we can't eat it, right?
We're very versed in this industry. We've been in this industry a very long time. Both of us, close to 30 years now. And we know what our competitors are doing. We know what the industry's doing. And a lot of people do that. They pass the buck, so to speak, right? But I will tell you this. I'm happy to say here at Nick's, through that time, we've had one minor price increase. Just one. We know that times are tough, and it needs to be an affordable option for these customers and clients, man, because that impact, that, don't get me wrong, it hits us, but it also hits them.
Sure,
right?
Sure.
And, I mean, we've seen this in the economy. You kind of predicted this, right? About a year ago, you sent me down to your office. You said, hey, man, things are coming. We need to get ready. It might have been 2 years ago now, I think about it.
I think it was 2 years.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that we understand. Right. We understand, and the impacts on the industry itself is not easy, right? I mean, what other hurdles do businesses come across?
Well, I wanted to say we've taken the impact just the same as our clientele has taken the impact.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Right now, in the financial markets in Houston, it doesn't look good. It's not good. Everybody is having some type of an issue, right? I mean, when you're talking about meat is up 50%, right?
Yeah.
And everybody on TV heard about eggs going to $12 when they used to be like, you could get organic for about $3 or $4.
Yeah.
Right? Are those costs ever coming back down? Are our costs ever coming back down? I don't think so. I think everything's going to just keep going. And to completely reset this economy is too much of a challenge. Yeah. It isn't going to happen. We're going to live now with maybe $8 eggs instead of $3 or $4 eggs.
Well, and I think that goes right into what I was going to say a second ago, is that everybody's financial readiness to take care of repairs is delayed now. Emergency funds are being evaporated by higher cost for just normal living, and all that stuff's going down the road. So the average Joe homeowner is not prepared for those repairs. And again, here at Nick's, we were very sensitive to that. And I'll tell you, in today's economy, at Nick's Plumbing and Air Conditioning, we've never been more affordable for our clientele than anyone else in this industry. We have done everything in our power to make sure that our services are available for the people that need it. And obviously that's anybody that's obviously having a plumbing and air conditioning problem. But we've done everything in our power to limit that strain being passed from our suppliers down to you. And I think that we've done a good job of that. We care about our clients. Right?
We've done a great job with that.
Yeah.
I mean, the impact on us has been severe. We've had it just as hard as you guys have had it because we haven't done price increases.
Right.
Now, in saying this, can you get services in plumbing and air conditioning cheaper than us? Absolutely you can. But with what you get with us in the warranty and financing options, we're helping every way that we can to keep costs as affordable as we can.
Oh, 100%. Right? I'm glad you said financing options. That's one thing that a lot of our industry competitors don't have. Again, we know that the economy is not in the best state. We know that we need to give people different options in order to take care of, especially larger repairs or sometimes even small ones. That's why we offer different financing options through our partners, Wells Fargo and Green Sky. We have those out there and available for our clientele. That way that they can get it. And that way you can retain your cash flow and use those financing options to spread it out over time. All right, it's give you a ton of savings over high interest credit cards, stuff of that nature. We got all these great plans that have deferred interest, prolonged payments, stretch it out. However you want to do it, we have something that can fit your bill, right? I mean, that's what we do, right?
That's right.
That's the industry we chose.
And I want to go back to what you said earlier. It has never been more affordable. We are extremely affordable. Now, going in the future, rates and prices and increases are not stopping.
No.
They're not going to stop. Things are going to keep going up. It's just the way this is going to work from now on. So everybody needs to get prepared. They need to keep funds available for maintenance, just like your car. You've got to change the oil in your vehicle, right? You have to keep money aside for problems like that. And you are going to have issues with plumbing at some point. You are going to have issues with air conditioning. You are going to get sticker shock no matter what the cost is.
Yeah, because it never comes at a good time.
It never comes at a good time.
That's right.
And you're always going to get sticker shock of why is this so much?
Yeah.
Well, it's also because you don't ever use those type of services often enough as well to know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when it does occur once every 5 years, let's say, it's sticker shock, and we understand that, and we try to lower that sticker shock the best that we can.
Yeah. So, I would tell you, another big thing is the more that you delay those smaller repairs, it ends up becoming these bigger repairs, right? So, I would tell you what we say over here at Nick's Plumbing is don't delay, don't overpay, call Nick's Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
And we'll see you next time.
It's good to be back.